Hey guys, Phiguy448 here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Vanilla Plus. As you can see, we have returned home, and we got quite the haul. As you can see, we've got almost two full stacks of iron. I did find a good bit more lapis. That cave it just went on forever, so I didn't want to subject you guys to too much more of that. I did run into some slime, so got a few slime balls. I think you guys saw that as well. Got a little bit more gold, got some obsidian and such, and also picked up a good bit of redstone. But anyway, this is our haul, and what we are going to do today is we are going to get back on the building. We do have some. I'm going to just pretty much dump all this in here. Might take the bucket with me. Cobblestone, we can take that. Yeah, I'll deal with all this later. Might take the iron with me. Bones, no. Did pick up some sand on the way back because, you know what, let's go ahead and get that cooking. Because I foresee these builds requiring a lot of glass. So we do have some glass up the hill already. I did want to show you guys what, I'm just going to grab a couple more of these. One thing that we need to get is some dirt. But I think we can work around that for right now. But anyway, let us get up this hill here and show you guys the little bit of progress I made. I didn't work too much on it. I kind of want this to be a process that we go through together, but you know, I did kind of lay some things out a little differently than what was probably originally planned, which you guys will see. Not a huge deal. At some point in time also there is going to be a pretty significant structure that will get us up this hill without having to jump so much. Alright, but there she is. So far so good. What I've decided is that this is going to be kind of a like a nature, like a garden, an indoor garden. So I may be I may be reshaping this somewhat, but for the most part this is going to remain. And what I'm going to do is just build a structure off to the side here that is going to be glass encased. One of the biggest things I did is I did move the this actually is going to be a pool, and I did move this out because I think I kind of want this to have like a little patio here, and I think that will look best. Also added some more terrain over here because I believe how we're going to get into the house is going to be right along in here. And so what we're going to do today is, and now granted some of these blocks may change, but I just want to kind of get the structure a little more completed so that way you guys have a better idea of what's going on as far as the build goes, because I've decided that I'm not going to share the picture. If you guys want to see the inspiration, it was left on my Facebook page. Just search Phiguy448 and you'll see it there if you guys are interested in the picture that I'm using for the inspiration for this, but I decided I'm not going to show it. I'll let you guys go look at it. So what we're going to do, and again, all of this is not going to be marble. I'm still trying to figure out what materials I want to use for the inside. It's possibly going to be birch wood, but one thing that I don't want to do is get to the point where everything kind of washes out with the same colors. So and yes, I know I'm using a diamond pick. That's okay. I anticipate us getting some more diamonds in the future, so I'm okay with using this pick for the little bit that I'm going to be using it here 4. But I just kind of wanted to get a rough idea of scale. And the reason I want to do that, and the reason why this kind of looks like this, is there's going to be a walkway that is going to kind of go throughout the house. This is going to be the patio here. I did extend that a little bit, but I also want there to be a kind of a walkway that goes over the... if I fall off, that's fine, because I need to get to that bed anyway. But I do want there to be a walkway that kind of goes around the outside of the house, kind of like a big porch structure. And yep, sleep real quick. And again, this is this area here is going to be kind of more like a storage type area. Up here is going to be the main living area on the second floor here, and then obviously we're going to have a kind of a master suite up on the very top. And under here is going to be most likely like storage and a way to get down. I do intend to carve out a whole bunch of stuff within the, I guess, the hill or mountain, however you want to describe it, that we are currently on, and just kind of have a whole bunch of different underground rooms. I kind of want to go nuts with DecoCraft. Obviously, the I guess probably gonna need a lot more lapis than I got on our little expedition, but I think that we've got enough to where we can have a decent start. Again, that desert nearby comes in very handy because green is another color that is needed, as well as red, and there's a lot of red flowers around too, so I'm not too worried about that. The lapis, again, the blue is going to be the most difficult. And if you guys remember from your previous episode, those are the 3 colors we need to make that molding clay. And then from there, yeah, this mod goes kind of crazy with things that you can do with it. So I'm going to just fill this in here. And then we'll get up top and see what kind of rooms we're going to have. Obviously, we're going to have, you know, some traditional kitchen and like a seating area, like an entertainment area. Maybe a dining area. Will just kind of depend. One thing that I will be doing soon is we'll go ahead and build a deco bench, and we'll start getting some of those, we'll start dipping into that a little bit. Again, over here, this is going to be, I just kind of want to step back and see what this looks like. Yeah, this is going to be nice. We're going to do like a little natural area garden over here, and I'm thinking that maybe we can build the way up here, like right over here, and then we kind of approach the house this way through a nice little path. Maybe we'll have some trees and such, and then this will kind of be the main entrance into the house. I know I've kind of put a big blah wall here. We'll have to do some work on that to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like with a big wall. But yeah, this is a pretty decent size. So I think we could do a lot with this. Okay, so we've got the patio here, and I do want the seating area to kind of. All right, maybe we'll do the kitchen over here. And again, I know I'm using marble for this, but oh no, hold on, can't do that. We've got to have our walkway. I don't want to go too much farther over here, but we've got a little bit of room here that we can use. So what I'll probably do is I will probably push out that walkway, make it 2 or 3. We'll leave you there. We'll just see what that looks like. And then obviously I'll have some sort of railing that goes along here. I'm thinking of doing it like a glass railing. I think that'll look really cool. Again, I want this to be pretty expansive as far as the views go. Bring you back a little bit. There's a cave or something under us here, so we're gonna run that wall right to the edge. There's not a whole lot of room here. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, and then we've got a platform here, and then we'll probably have the stairs like right here to go up to the master suite. So maybe let's see. While we eat here, let's mull this over. Maybe we will push this out a couple more and then just move everything over 3-4 blocks that way. I think that we are going to need a little more floor space here. I do want to push the kitchen out maybe 2 more, so let's do that. And then maybe we'll just have a narrow walkway. Yeah, maybe we'll just have a narrow walkway. Let's see. Sense of space. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Yeah, and then this will be the kitchen. I don't have anything to mark the kitchen with. But yeah, this will be the kitchen. Let's see, we'll have a seating area here. Oops. Maybe we'd use cobble as an interior wall, just for the heck of it. Maybe the kitchen here. This be big enough for a kitchen? Yeah, I think so. Well, you know what? Let's move it. Let's move it a couple more out. What am I doing? Cobble, you fool. All right. Yeah, that's plenty big enough kitchen. And then we'll have a... Yeah. That'll be our kitchen. Have a nice view out over this. And maybe our kitchen sink. Maybe we'll have some sort of spiral staircase that maybe we'll have a little exit over here, and have a little patio here, and then another little spiral staircase or something to get down to the patio. Alright, and this can be the dining area. It doesn't need to be too terribly big. Yeah, because the stairs are going to go up right about there. So this can be the dining area. Maybe we'll make the stairs too wide. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And this will be the main like seating area. And again, we'll obviously there's going to be a lot more glass, so don't let the solid walls get to you. But yeah, I think that will be good. And I think what we're going to do also is the top master suite is going to be quite large. We don't have a... You know what? Maybe we will run the stairs up here and have like a little half bath or something there. Yeah, I think that'll work because your guests will need somewhere to do their thing. And then as far as the stairs go, we'll work on that because this is going to be pretty tall. We may need to blow this out just a little bit more. We've got plenty of room over here to do so. Like I said, I don't want to go too much farther over this way. We've got room over here too. We can blow this out another 5 blocks or so. We can blow this out another probably 4 or 5 blocks. I don't really want to go much farther here. I think we're gonna keep this the same because I do want to have a patio, but let's blow this out a little bit more, and then we'll rework the inner wall here, because yeah, I think we're just gonna need a little bit more room, not anything significant. Do we want to make a bigger patio? Yeah, let's start this side, and then we'll worry about that later. But yeah, for right now, let's and I know it's like I don't know if any of you guys or your parents or anything have ever built a house, but as is standard, over budget. You start out with a certain budget and then you just go nuts. But really, if we're going to have a walkway all the way around here, we do need to have a little bit of extra space for the interior, because I do intend on kind of slamming it full of stuff. Not in a cluttery type of way. Trust me, I'd hear it from a certain someone if this place got a little bit, actually the one that if this place got turned into kind of a hoarder's collection, I would certainly hear it. But no, I think this DecoCraft has got a lot of potential, and I think we're gonna do pretty well. You know what? I'm seeing a covered patio here. Yeah, because I think we can put some pretty cool lights there. So maybe we'll keep that interior wall space okay, and then we'll find a way to make some cool looking columns for support, and then maybe we'll have like an outdoor area over here. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. So well, it's a pretty cool view. Usually not a big fan of the desert, but it can be pretty. Probably end up adding a whole bunch of dirt in here to kind of throw this out, or maybe we'll have a multi-level thing. We'll see, but let's get up here and see what this looks like now. Okay, let's finish up here. Yeah, if we bring that out to here. Yeah, I think this will be much better. And then we'll blow it out in the back just a little bit more. Because I do want to have a good bit of space here, and then I still want to be able to have the stairs. And I think that moving all this out a little bit will help a lot. So let us do that, and oops, that's okay. Yeah, I think a narrow walkway there will be good. It's kind of a how you do, nice to see you type thing. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to blow it out. Let's do 3. I think that will be a good. Yeah. All right, and then no more expansion for now. Oh, No, no, no. I need to get back up here. It's a bad thing about expanding on this footprint is that you have a hard time. Let's see. Yeah, and then we can get rid of. Yeah, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the back end of this place, or the entrance. Obviously, I want it to look really cool. I'm thinking big columns, like a big. Ooh, ouch! Did it again. All right. Next episode, I will have dirt there. It's just I'm not going to subject you guys to me digging dirt for 30 minutes. But yeah, I think I envision some pretty large columns. Because keep in mind, this thing is going to be viewed from down here, and I want this view to be just as impressive as the view that we're going to have over here. And I'm thinking that we line the pool with marble as well, and we'll come up with a cool block for the bottom. I would say lapis, but lapis is way too valuable right now. But yeah, we are going to need an absolute truck ton of glass. Oh, there's a little bit of dirt. Yeah, I think what we're going to end up doing is dirt, coarse dirt. Ooh, coarse dirt. That will not change ever. I'm just filling this in for now. Obviously, we're not going to have a grass floor in here, but and that's one thing too that I need to come up with. Obviously, I want a lot of light in here, although there may not be. Well, if we have a patio here, then this will probably be pretty open as well. That way we can have our basically this, most of this side of the house is going to be windows, if you haven't figured it out yet. And honestly, with the way the views are, I think there's going to be a lot of windows in this place. But I think that's enough work for now, guys. We made a little bit of progress. You guys kind of get to see the size of it. You know, like I said before, this is mainly going to be kind of a storage, like a big, honestly, this will probably be a big entertainment area. And then we'll use the upper floor as more of a quieter family type, you know, kind of like a family room. And the downstairs will be kind of the party pad, because that'll be where the pool is, and the deck. And up here we'll have a nice little family room in here. Won't be anything too extravagant, but it'll be obviously tasteful. Hopefully, we'll see. I may fill it with a whole bunch of crazy stuff if I get too wild with this deco craft. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode. And guys, please leave a like if you do like what you see. Also, don't be scared to comment. I know I'm a noob at this, so you know, if you've got any suggestions or ways that you want me to do things differently, or things that you'd like to see more of, or things that you'd like to see less of, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I promise you I won't take offense to it. Like I said, you know, I'm having fun with this, and I want you guys to have fun too. And if I'm doing stuff that is kind of boring to you, let me know. But anyways, until next time, guys. Next episode, I don't know if we'll probably build a little bit more. We might even start playing with some different materials. I'm gonna kind of play a little bit off camera and kind of come up with a good floor. Obviously, all this marble is a little bit sterile. But anyways, until next time, guys. This is Phiguy 448 signing out, and take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.